The river sparkled in the morning, and something made you laugh. A mother duck came past the railing, 6 little shadows close behind. They crossed the water in a straight line, as though they knew the road by heart. You broke a corner from your breakfast, then held it gently in your hand. The waiter shook his head and smiled, but chose to let the matter stand. All the grandest plans can wait now. All the clocks can lose their say. There is wonder in the smallest things that wander through the day. Watch them travel through the sunshine, making circles in the blue. Every ripple catches brightness, every moment feels brand new. We do not need a grand adventure to discover something true. Sometimes happiness comes floating right beside the table for two. One little duck fell far behind them, then hurried till it reached the line. You cheered as though a race were ending, and placed your laughing hand in mine. The church bell rang across the water. A steamer sounded farther down, but nothing seemed as important as those small travelers leaving town. Life can hurry past the window. Life can ask too much each day. But a heart remembers laughter long after worries fade away. Watch them travel through the sunshine, making circles in the blue. Every ripple catches brightness, every moment feels brand new. We do not need a grand adventure to discover something true. Sometimes happiness comes floating right beside the table for two. When our hair has turned to silver, when our steps are not so fast, let us come again one morning and remember springtime's past. We may see another family gliding underneath the trees, and we will smile without explaining at the sweetness of the scene. Watch them travel through the sunlight till they disappear from view. They have left the water shining, they have left us laughing too. We do not need a grand adventure when the world is fresh and true. Sometimes happiness comes floating and decides to stay with you. The river sparkled in the morning, and your laughter followed through. The morning lingers by the water, and the cups are warm again. You came beneath the striped awning, just as the church bell sounded 10. The river wore a silver ribbon, and spring had found the town again. I pulled the chair beside me closer. You placed your gloves upon the seat. The scent of bread and roasted coffee made every passing moment sweet. I had rehearsed 100 phrases, but they vanished when you smiled. So I let the silence speak between us for a little while. Take another sip and stay here. Let the boats go drifting by. There are things I want to tell you, but my heart is feeling shy. Maybe love begins in whispers. Maybe hope begins this way, with 2 cups beside the water on an ordinary day. The waiter changed the vase of daisies. A bicycle rolled down the lane. You traced a circle on the saucer, while sunlight danced upon the rain. You asked me where I saw tomorrow. I looked beyond the willow trees, then told you anywhere was lovely, with your laughter on the breeze. I had carried all my courage, like a letter folded small. Now the words are waiting on my lips, the simplest words of all. Take another sip and stay here. Let the boats go drifting by. There are things I wanna tell you, but my heart is feeling shy. Maybe love begins in whispers. Maybe hope begins this way, with 2 cups beside the water on an ordinary day. When the chairs are stacked at closing, when the lamps replace the sun, will you walk beside the railing when the afternoon is done? I do not need a grand occasion or a ballroom dressed in light. Only say you will remember how the river looked tonight. Take another sip and stay here. Let the evening settle low. I have waited through the seasons just to finally let you know. Maybe love begins in whispers, but it does not fade away. It can bloom beside the water on an ordinary day. The morning lingers by the water, and I hope you choose to stay. Beyond the tables and the awnings, a stone road crossed the blue. We left our cups beside the window and wondered where the pathway turned. The afternoon was slowly cooling, but every western window burned. The bridge rose softly in the distance, its arches resting on the stream. You said it looked like something painted from an old and lovely dream. There were people walking homeward, there were bells across the town, but the road ahead grew quiet as the sun was going down. Take my arm and walk beside me, where the old stone arches rise. We can watch the river gather all the colors of the skies. Every step becomes a promise, every mile feels fresh and new. There is nowhere I would rather be than on this road with you. A fisherman beneath the willow pulled his little boat ashore. A girl went running toward her father as he waited by the door. You stopped halfway across the crossing to watch the evening swallows turn, and in your eyes I saw a future I had never dared to learn. There are journeys made for leaving, there are roads that bring us home, but the path beneath our footsteps says we need not walk alone. Take my arm and walk beside me, where the old stone arches rise. We can watch the river gather all the colors of the skies. Every step becomes a promise, every mile feels fresh and new. There is nowhere I would rather be than on this road with you. Should the years divide our seasons, should the towns between us grow, I will meet you where the lanterns cast their circles down below. For the heart remembers pathways long after signs have disappeared, and the road we chose together will remain forever near. Take my arm and walk beside me while the evening turns to blue. Let the first stars find us standing where the river carries through. Every step becomes a promise. Every dream begins anew. And the world beyond the crossing feels much kinder shared with you. The lamps came on behind the cafe as we crossed beneath the blue. A little breeze moved through the blossoms, and the river whispered low. Geraniums leaned above the railing, their colors glowing in the sun. You stood beneath the striped cafe shade and watch the painted boats go on. A pale white curtain stirred behind you. The table shone with morning rain, and every drop upon the petals reflected springtime once again. You said beauty never lingers, that the seasons always move, but some moments stay forever when they teach the heart to love. Let the flowers bend above us, let their shadows touch the stream. We can keep this gentle hour like a picture in a dream. Though the wind may take the petals, though the river bears them far, what we share beside the water will remain just as we are. A sparrow rested on the awning, then disappeared beyond the square. You tucked one blossom in your pocket and placed another in my hair. We laughed until the waiter noticed. He smiled and turned the other way, as though he knew the smallest pleasures were the finest part of any day. You said nothing lasts forever. I said memories often do. Every season leaves a doorway, leading back to me and you. Let the flowers bend above us, let their shadows touch the stream. We can keep this gentle hour like a picture in a dream. Though the wind may take the petals, though the river bears them far, what we share beside the water will remain just as we are. Years from now, another couple may be sitting where we stayed. They may watch the same bright blossoms, throwing colors through the shade. They will never know our story or the promises we made, but the river may remember every tender word we gave. Let the flowers bend above us while the evening settles through. Let their fragrance drift around us like the happiness we knew. Though the wind may take the petals, though the light may leave the sky, love can bloom within a moment and refuse to say goodbye. A little breeze moved through the blossoms, and one fell close to you. The shadows lean across the water, but the warmth has not yet gone. The cafe doors are standing open, the curtains breathe into the street. A child is chasing fallen petals, a dog is sleeping by my feet. The river holds the pale reflection of clouds that wander toward the west, and every chair beneath the awning seems to invite the heart to rest. There is no need to hurry, there is nowhere we must run. Let us keep this quiet hour before the evening has begun. Let the fading light surround us, let it settle on your face. There are days we spend forever trying not to misplace. Though the bells will call us homeward, though the sky will lose its blue, I will carry all this brightness everywhere I go with you. The steamer turns beyond the willow, its little whistle crosses town. The waiter gathers empty glasses as golden leaves come floating down. You tell me autumn will be lovely. I say that spring has barely flown, but seasons never ask permission before they lead the daylight home. So we linger by the railing, watching circles on the stream. Every ordinary minute feels as gentle as a dream. Let the fading lights surround us, let it settle on your face. There are days we spend forever trying not to misplace. Though the bells will call us homeward, though the sky will lose its blue, I will carry all this brightness everywhere I go with you. Years may change the little cafe, paint may fade upon the door, new hands may place the cups and flowers where we used to sit before. Still, whenever sunlight trembles on a river calm and wide, I will hear your voice beside me and remember how you smiled. Let the evening fall around us, let the first star come in view. Nothing beautiful is ending while its memory remains true. Though the bells have called us homeward and the day has slipped from sight, I will carry all this brightness through the longest winter night. The shadows lean across the water, but my heart is full of light. The bells were waking in the distance, and the river caught the sun. I chose a chair beside the railing, where willow branches touched the blue. The waiter placed a cup before me, but every thought returned to you. The street was bright with early bicycles, the flower stalls were opening wide, and little boats moved through the silver like quiet dreams upon the tide. Then I saw you cross the garden, with your gloves held in your hand. Suddenly the ordinary morning felt more beautiful than planned. Sit beside me for a moment, let the busy world go by. There is sunlight on the water, there are swallows in the sky. We may never need a reason for the happiness we find. Sometimes love arrives so softly that it leaves no fear behind. You stirred the sugar very slowly, then laughed about the breeze. A folded paper left the table and sailed beneath the willow trees. We spoke of roads beyond the city, of seaside towns and summer rain, but every place you mentioned sounded like somewhere I would go again. I had waited through the winter, not quite knowing what was true. Now the answer sat before me, in the quiet light with you. Sit beside me for a moment, let the busy world go by. There is sunlight on the water, there are swallows in the sky. We may never need a reason for the happiness we find. Sometimes love arrives so softly that it leaves no fear behind. When the afternoon grows colder, when the river turns to gray, will you meet me at this table on another springtime day? I will save the chair beside me, I will watch the pathway through, for no morning feels complete now till I share the light with you. Sit beside me just a little, while the golden hours remain. Let the river hold our laughter till the blossoms fall like rain. We may never know the moment when two separate roads combine, but I knew the day grew brighter when your hand was close to mine. The bells are fading in the distance, but the warmth has just begun. The room was filled with moving sunlight, and the air was sweet and mild. The curtains floated through the doorway like sails upon a quiet sea. The river breeze moved through the cafe and brought your laughter back to me. You sat beneath the open window, a book forgotten in your hand, while sunlight crossed the wooden table in pale and slowly shifting bands. Nothing hurried in that moment, nothing asked us where to go. Even time became a whisper in the air that moved so slow. Let the gentle wind surround us, let it carry through the room. It can lift the smallest sorrow, It can wake the springtime bloom. We can leave the doors wide open. We can let the daylight through. Every breeze that stirs the curtains brings my wandering heart to you. The pages turned without your fingers. A glass of water caught the light. Outside the willow leaves were trembling, their silver edges shining bright. You told me of a distant summer when you had watched another stream. But now the past seemed far behind you, like fragments of a fading dream. Somewhere bells were softly ringing, somewhere boats were passing through. But the only sound I followed was the quiet voice of you. Let the gentle wind surround us. Let it carry through the room. It can lift the smallest sorrow. It can wake the springtime bloom. We can leave the doors wide open. We can let the daylight through. Every breeze that stirs the curtains brings my wandering heart to you. When the windows close in winter and the branches lose their green, I will still recall the brightness of this peaceful riverside scene. I will hear the fabric moving. I will feel the sunlight start. For the air that crossed the cafe opened every hidden part. Let the gentle wind surround us. Let it follow where we roam. It can turn a simple table into somewhere close to home. We can leave our hearts wide open. We can let tomorrow through. Every breeze that stirs the curtains will remind me here of you. The room was filled with moving sunlight, and the spring remained with you. The river caught the fading sun,
and every bell
had just begun. I saw you waiting by the railing, a pale blue ribbon in your hair. I wondered if you still remembered the little cafe over there. The chairs were empty in the garden, the roses leaned above the wall, and somewhere from an open window a violin began to call. Shall we take the road beside the water? Only if you walk a little slow. There are words we never said last summer. Maybe now it is time to know. Walk with me beneath the lanterns while the evening turns to gold. Tell me all the dreams you carry, all the stories left untold. I will match my steps beside you. I will never rush ahead. Let the river keep the secret of the tender things we said. I kept the postcard that you sent me. The corners faded with the years. I wrote it on a rainy morning and hid my hope between the lines. I thought the time would make it distant. I thought the same, but I was wrong. For every road that led away from us still carry traces of our song. Shall we cross the bridge before the moonrise? Only if your hand remains in mine. There are promises that wait in silence for the proper place and time. Walk with me beneath the lanterns while the evening turns to gold. Tell me all the dreams you carry, all the stories left untold. I will match my steps beside you. I will never rush ahead. Let the river keep the secret of the tender things we said. If tomorrow calls me onward, I will meet you by the shore. If the seasons turn between us, I will find this path once more. For the heart can cross a distance that the feet may never do, and every lamp beside the river will be shining back to you. Walk with me beneath the lanterns till the stars appear above. We have wandered long enough now from the place that sheltered love. I will keep my steps beside you. I will never turn away. Let the river bear our laughter toward the morning of a brighter day. The lanterns fade behind us, but the water still runs true, and every road before us feels much kinder shared with you. so slowly, and the noon is soft and bright. I found you near the open railing, with sunlight resting in your hair, a china cup between your fingers, and springtime drifting everywhere. The boats went by without a hurry, the blossoms trembled overhead. You smiled as though the day had waited to hear the little words you said. Let the distant city carry on, we have nowhere else to be. Every quiet moment feels much warmer with you sitting close to me. Stay until the golden hour touches every window pane. Let the water hold our laughter, let it carry every name. There is music in the branches, there is kindness in the blue, and the whole wide afternoon feels like it was made for two. A waiter folded pale white napkins, the silver spoons began to shine. A sparrow landed by the flowers, as though it knew this place was mine. You spoke about the coming summer, the roads we still had never known. But all I wanted was this moment, and not to leave you here alone. Let the distant bells keep ringing, let the river meet the sea. Nothing in the world could feel more certain than your hand reaching for me. Stay until the golden hour touches every window pane. Let the water hold our laughter, let it carry every name. There is music in the branches, there is kindness in the blue, and the whole wide afternoon feels like it was made for two. Someday when the leaves are turning and the air is growing cold, I will still remember sunlight falling softly through the gold. I will hear the cups and voices, I will see your gentle smile, and the river will keep moving through my memory all the while. Stay until the lamps are glowing, till the sky begins to fade. Let the evening wrap around us like a promise softly made. There is music in the branches, there is wonder shining through, and the whole wide world grows quiet when I spend the day with you. The water keeps on shining, and my heart stays here with you.
The river sparkled in the morning, and something made you laugh. A mother duck came past the railing, 6 little shadows close behind. They crossed the water in a straight line, as though they knew the road by heart. You broke a corner from your breakfast, then held it gently in your hand. The waiter shook his head and smiled, but chose to let the matter stand. All the grandest plans can wait now, all the clocks can lose their say. There is wonder in the smallest things that wander through the day. Watch them travel through the sunshine, making circles in the blue. Every ripple catches brightness, every moment feels brand new. We do not need a grand adventure to discover something true. Sometimes happiness comes floating right beside the table for two. One little duck fell far behind them, then hurried till it reached the line. You cheered as though a race were ending, and placed your laughing hand in mine. The church bell rang across the water, a steamer sounded farther down, but nothing seemed as important as those small travelers leaving town. Life can hurry past the window, life can ask too much each day, but a heart remembers laughter long after worries fade away. Watch them travel through the sunshine, making circles in the blue. Every ripple catches brightness, every moment feels brand new. We do not need a grand adventure to discover something true. Sometimes happiness comes floating right beside the table for two. When our hair has turned to silver, when our steps are not so fast,
Let us come again one morning and remember springtime's past. We may see another family gliding underneath the trees, and we will smile without explaining at the sweetness of the scene. Watch them travel through the sunlight till they disappear from view. They have left the water shining, they have left us laughing too. We do not need a grand adventure when the world is fresh and true. Sometimes happiness comes floating and decides to stay with you. The river sparkled in the morning, and your laughter followed through. The morning lingers by the water, and the cups are warm again. You came beneath the striped awning, just as the church bells sounded 10. The river wore a silver ribbon, and spring had found the town again. I pulled the chair beside me closer. You placed your gloves upon the seat. The scent of bread and roasted coffee made every passing moment sweet. I had rehearsed 100 phrases, but they vanished when you smiled. So I let the silence speak between us for a little while. Take another sip and stay here. Let the boats go drifting by. There are things I want to tell you, but my heart is feeling shy. Maybe love begins in whispers. Maybe hope begins this way, with 2 cups beside the water on an ordinary day. The waiter changed the vase of daisies. A bicycle rolled down the lane. You traced a circle on the saucer, while sunlight danced upon the rain. You asked me where I saw tomorrow. I looked beyond the willow trees, then told you anywhere was lovely, with your laughter on the breeze. I had carried all my courage, like a letter folded small. Now the words are waiting on my lips, the simplest words of all. Take another sip and stay here. Let the boats go drifting by. There are things I want to tell you, but my heart is feeling shy. Maybe love begins in whispers. Maybe hope begins this way, with 2 cups beside the water, on an ordinary day. When the chairs are stacked at closing, when the lamps replace the sun, will you walk beside the railing when the afternoon is done? I do not need a grand occasion or a ballroom dressed in light. Only say you will remember how the river looked tonight. Take another sip and stay here. Let the evening settle low. I have waited through the seasons just to finally let you know. Maybe love begins in whispers, but it does not fade away. It can bloom beside the water, on an ordinary day. The morning lingers by the water, and I hope you choose to stay.
Beyond the tables and the awnings, a stone road crossed the blue. We left our cups beside the window and wondered where the pathway turned. The afternoon was slowly cooling, but every western window burned. The bridge rose softly in the distance, its arches resting on the stream. You said it looked like something painted from an old and lovely dream. There were people walking homeward, there were bells across the town, but the road ahead grew quiet as the sun was going down. Take my arm and walk beside me, where the old stone arches rise. We can watch the river gather all the colors of the skies. Every step becomes a promise, every mile feels fresh and new. There is nowhere I would rather be than on this road with you. A fisherman beneath the willow pulled his little boat ashore. A girl went running toward her father as he waited by the door. You stopped halfway across the crossing to watch the evening swallows turn.
and in your eyes I saw a future I had never dared to learn. There are journeys made for leaving, there are roads that bring us home, but the path beneath our footsteps says we need not walk alone. Take my arm and walk beside me, where the old stone arches rise. We can watch the river gather all the colors of the skies. Every step becomes a promise, every mile feels fresh and new. There is nowhere I would rather be than on this road with you. Should the years divide our seasons, should the towns between us grow, I will meet you where the lanterns cast their circles down below. For the heart remembers pathways long after signs have disappeared, and the road we chose together will remain forever near. Take my arm and walk beside me, while the evening turns to blue. Let the first stars find us standing where the river carries through. Every step becomes a promise, every dream begins anew, and the world beyond the crossing feels much kinder shared with you. The lamps came on behind the cafe as we crossed beneath the blue.
A little breeze moved through the blossoms, and the river whispered low. Geraniums leaned above the railing, their colors glowing in the sun. You stood beneath the striped cafe shade and watch the painted boats go on. A pale white curtain stirred behind you, the table shone with morning rain, and every drop upon the petals reflected springtime once again. You said beauty never lingers, that the seasons always move, but some moments stay forever when they teach the heart to love. Let the flowers bend above us, let their shadows touch the stream. We can keep this gentle hour
like a picture in a dream. Though the wind may take the petals, though the river bears them far, what we share beside the water will remain just as we are. A sparrow rested on the awning, then disappeared beyond the square. You tucked one blossom in your pocket and placed another in my hair. We laughed until the waiter noticed. He smiled and turned the other way, as though he knew the smallest pleasures were the finest part of any day. You said nothing lasts forever. I said memories often do. Every season leaves a doorway leading back to me and you. Let the flowers bend above us, let their shadows touch the stream. We can keep this gentle hour like a picture in a dream. Though the wind may take the petals, though the river bears them far, what we share beside the water will remain just as we are. Years from now, another couple may be sitting where we stayed. They may watch the same bright blossoms throwing colors through the shade. They will never know our story or the promises we made, but the river may remember every tender word we gave. Let the flowers bend above us while the evening settles through. Let their fragrance drift around us like the happiness we knew. Though the wind may take the petals, though the light may leave the sky, love can bloom within a moment and refuse to say goodbye. A little breeze moved through the blossoms, and one fell close to you.
The shadows
shadows lean across the water, but the warmth has not yet gone. The cafe doors are standing open, the curtains breathe into the street. A child is chasing fallen petals, a dog is sleeping by my feet. The river holds the pale reflection of clouds that wander toward the west, and every chair beneath the awning seems to invite the heart to rest. There is no need to hurry, there is nowhere we must run. Let us keep this quiet hour before the evening has begun. Let the fading light surround us, let it settle on your face. There are days we spend forever trying not to misplace. Though the bells will call us homeward, though the sky will lose its blue, I will carry all this brightness everywhere I go with you. The steamer turns beyond the willow, its little whistle crosses town. The waiter gathers empty glasses as golden leaves come floating down. You tell me autumn will be lovely, I say that spring has barely flown, but seasons never ask permission before they lead the daylight home. So we linger by the railing, watching circles on the stream. Every ordinary minute feels as gentle as a dream. Let the fading light surround us, let it settle on your face. There are days we spend forever trying not to misplace. Though the bells will call us homeward, though the sky will lose its blue, I will carry all this brightness everywhere I go with you. Years may change the little cafe, paint may fade upon the door, new hands may place the cups and flowers where we used to sit before. Still, whenever sunlight trembles on a river calm and wide, I will hear your voice beside me and remember how you smiled. Let the evening fall around us, let the first star come in view. Nothing beautiful is ending while its memory remains true. Though the bells have called us homeward and the day has slipped from sight, I will carry all this brightness through the longest winter night. The shadows lean across the water, but my heart is full of light. The bells were waking in the distance, and the river caught the sun. I chose a chair beside the railing, where willow branches touched the blue. The waiter placed a cup before me, but every thought returned to you. The street was bright with early bicycles. The flower stalls were opening wide, and little boats moved through the silver like quiet dreams upon the tide. Then I saw you cross the garden with your gloves held in your hand. Suddenly the ordinary morning felt more beautiful than planned. Sit beside me for a moment. Let the busy world go by. There is sunlight on the water. There are swallows in the sky. We may never need a reason for the happiness we find. Sometimes love arrives so softly that it leaves no fear behind. You stirred the sugar very slowly, then laughed about the breeze. A folded paper left the table and sailed beneath the willow trees. We spoke of roads beyond the city, of seaside towns and summer rain, but every place you mentioned sounded like somewhere I would go again. I had waited through the winter, not quite knowing what was true. Now the answer sat before me in the quiet light with you. Sit beside me for a moment. Let the busy world go by. There is sunlight on the water. There are swallows in the sky. We may never need a reason for the happiness we find. Sometimes love arrives so softly that it leaves no fear behind. When the afternoon grows colder, when the river turns to gray, will you meet me at this table on another springtime day? I will save the chair beside me. I will watch the pathway through, for no morning feels complete now till I share the light with you. Sit beside me just a little while the golden hours remain. Let the river hold our laughter till the blossoms fall like rain. We may never know the moment when two separate roads combine, but I knew the day grew brighter when your hand was close to mine. The bells are fading in the distance, but the warmth has just begun.
The room was filled with moving sunlight, and the air was sweet and mild. The curtains floated through the doorway
like sails upon a quiet sea. The river breeze moved through the cafe and brought your laughter back to me. You sat beneath the open window, a book forgotten in your hand, while sunlight crossed the wooden table in pale and slowly shifting bands. Nothing hurried in that moment, nothing asked us where to go. Even time became a whisper in the air that moved so slow. Let the gentle wind surround us, let it carry through the room. It can lift the smallest sorrow, it can wake the springtime bloom. We can leave the doors wide open, we can let the daylight through. Every breeze that stirs the curtains brings my wandering heart to you. The pages turned without your fingers, a glass of water caught the light. Outside the willow leaves were trembling, their silver edges shining bright. You told me of a distant summer when you had watched another stream, but now the past seemed far behind you, like fragments of a fading dream. Somewhere bells were softly ringing, somewhere boats were passing through, but the only sound I followed was the quiet voice of you. Let the gentle wind surround us, let it carry through the room. It can lift the smallest sorrow, it can wake the springtime bloom. We can leave the doors wide open, we can let the daylight through. Every breeze that stirs the curtains brings my wandering heart to you. When the windows close in winter and the branches lose their green, I will still recall the brightness of this peaceful riverside scene. I will hear the fabric moving, I will feel the sunlight start, for the air that crossed the cafe opened every hidden part. Let the gentle wind surround us, let it follow where we roam. It can turn a simple table into somewhere close to home. We can leave our hearts wide open. We can let tomorrow through. Every breeze that stirs the curtains will remind me here of you. The room was filled with moving sunlight, and the spring remained with you.